Good morning, campers. We're frantically picking up camp this morning. The reason why we're frantically picking up camp is because bulls are popping off everywhere around us. So, I'm thinking today is going to be a different day than yesterday and the day before. Trent,
good, buddy.
How are we looking today?
Well, I didn't hear them, but I thought we were supposed to be sleeping, but apparently they just stay awake all night and heard a couple bulls bugling, so I'm jacked about that. There was another hunter last night, kind of right before we made camp, that was down below us here. I'm just hoping he wasn't doing the same thing and back in here as far as we are and making camp and then bugling this morning, but we'll see. They said one was definite bull. There was kind of two in different directions, so that's the most bugling sign that we've had in a while, so maybe it has begun. Maybe the rut has finally started.
Heard some bulls bugling this morning, so that's pretty neat. Hopefully they're not hunters, and hopefully we don't get over there and they shut up. That'd be good. Probably just need to go shoot one right in the face.
Well, we're supposed to go out and meet Trevor at some point this afternoon, so Hollywood, aka Hollywood, and we've heard some bulls bugling this morning, so hopefully we can get on them and Nick can get a shot at one. So that's my prediction for the day.
Today is the day, guys. I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm hoping this leads into something magical and awesome. We got bugles distant, like long distant bugles, but it seems like they're in a couple places, so hopefully the bulls are starting to get fired up. And I thought it was a little colder last night, didn't you?
It feels colder right now, too.
I thought it was colder. I don't know if it's the temperature, I don't know, but cows getting fired, I don't know. But anyway, at least we have something to go on. We're gonna head towards a burn, kind of a little burned off area, see if we can't, see if those elk weren't out there last night and they're gonna come back into this green timber today. So that's all we got right now, but a bugle is exciting. It gets us going, that's for sure.
I take a breath, I'm not gonna lose. This is what I came here to do. I walk that wire and I take that step. Won't look down, got no regrets. I was made for this. I was made for this. Born in the wild, formed in the fire, built for the battle. Oh, I was made for this. I was made for this. Mind over matter, silence the doubters. I have the power. Oh, I was made for this. I was made for this.
Thought I heard the start of it. It was a bugle. There's two.
Wait in.
Hang on.
You guys see that?
Very distant.
It's like a ooh.
There's two big. We could just look across this big meadow and there's two camps on the other side.
And I would have a feeling.
I'm thinking that they're maybe on those bulls. But we're better hunters. We will prevail. Hopefully. We may not be better hunters, I don't know. Never met them. Dang it.
It's par for the course.
Hey, part of hunting. But the good news is their camps are still there. So they have to come back to them. We're mobile. I mean, we're agile. We can move. We can go.
Oh,
We are. We're agile.
I agree.
So
Can I get that again? That movement again?
Sometimes I start on the top and I work it out.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Typical day 4 of spike out. Everybody's just kind of in a little bit of a lull. There was no excitement to get out of camp, out of our sleeping bags.
Yeah. My alarm went off at 5:30. I rolled over. I'm like, son of a gun.
Yeah, well, we were what, when we were done tracking or looking for blood on my bull, it was what, 11 when we got back.
Yeah.
But we knew we were only like a mile away as the crow flies, and that is the miserablest mile in the dark ever.
Yeah.
I lost count at 1,793 trees that we climbed over.
In the middle of nowhere, and we took a slow morning, you know, slept in, kind of been trekking all over the place, and Dirk's down getting water, and Travis, the man from Wisconsin, rolls up. He's like, holy cow. So what are you out here doing?
I'm out here doing the same thing as you guys. I'm trying to chase a bull and try and fill a tag, man. Get
So
tagged
awesome.
out.
It's literally like guys like you doing this, like gives me goosebumps, like literally thinking about the inspiration and like
was
you're
ju-
out taking action and making
Yeah.
things happen.
Without you guys, honestly, I would never be here right now. Without the inspiration from Dirk and Corey Jacobson and the whole bro crew, honestly, this is like a dream come true. I can't even believe
Dude,
this is happening
So
right
awesome.
now. So I told the girlfriend before I came, I was like, man, it'd be so cool to run into the bro guys. Honestly, I never thought it'd ever happen, but
That's awesome.
here we are.
Dude, so
That's
cool.
Honestly, man. Oh my God.
God's got a plan for everything, right? And just it's pretty cool to have you out here and sharing the backcountry. I don't know. It's like,
This is a dream come true.
well, a pleasure meeting you, man.
I seen a shooting star last night, and I didn't wish on this, but I can't tell you what I wished on. Thank you guys
Good
so
luck.
much,
Good
man.
luck.
It's so awesome meeting you guys.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, tell everybody else I said hi. Now they
Absolutely.
don't know me.
Yeah.
but-
Definitely will.
Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh.
Hope you get a big bull.
Man, I hope you guys do too. So, this is unbelievable.
So here we are. We decided to sleep in a little bit this morning. Kind of a painful walk back to camp. Hit that bull last night. Thought it was a good hit. Everything, Dirk did some amazing calling. Thought everything was good. Looks like we haven't got to review the footage to really see. We think maybe it was hit low because it was bleeding out both sides, but kind of low. But it's just frustrating because you think you had such a good range on it. It was a good range, and then for it just not to work out. And it's tough because you're out here with some guys that gave it their all. For 2-3 hours we were crawling around on our hands and knees, and we just could not figure out which direction he went from the last blood. But I feel like we did everything we could to run it out. We ran big circles, we ran every trail out, and just couldn't find it. Now you're kind of faced with the emotions of continue on and having fun. You got to support the rest of the group, and it sucks for me. But like I told you guys last night, it feels like I let you down. But you put so many miles on for so long to get this one opportunity, and then it just doesn't turn out. But I feel like I made an ethical shot. It's not like I rushed a shot. We waited there for 14 minutes until I felt like I finally had a good broadside shot. Just didn't turn out in our favor. But
yeah, well, you don't have to apologize to me or anybody else in the group, because we've all been there. Bow hunting is such a thing. Nobody goes out to take a bad shot, and we're all going out there. We're going to try to take the very best shot because we respect the animals that much. And from the blood and analyzing the blood, from my point of view, I don't think it was lethal. It was dark blood. It stopped very quickly, and then there was no more traces to be found. We literally hands and knees searched every exit possible and walked out every single trail several hundred yards just trying to find a speck, trying to find a clot, something to where would give us a clue, and I think it was a non-lethal flesh wound
I hope so.
type of a hit.
I think all elk hunters that that they hope that if they do get a hit, that they have enough respect that just pray that thing made it and didn't tip over. I'd be happier with that than knowing I made a lethal shot and he's out there somewhere and we didn't find him. Blessed to be able to hunt him in this country with good friends, and we'll continue doing it. And if we can get you tagged out, I might get a second chance. And there's a big ethical dilemma, you know, or moral dilemma on whether, you know, I throw my tag away or do you keep going. And our own rule, just so you guys know, or my own rule is, if I feel that I didn't rush a shot and just make a, you know, an errant shot, rush it, unethical, and hit a bull, and I get a chance to rethink about it, I'm like, you know, I didn't, that bull didn't deserve it, I should probably quit. But when I do everything what I feel is right, make a good shot, in my opinion, we kind of got the right to continue on. But we got a lot of hunters with tags left, so we'll just see how it goes. I have just as much fun calling elk in, so we'll see how it all pans out.
Yeah, well, I hope to get to call in another one for you. 'Cause that's what I live for. I love it.
You're okay at it.
Still learning.
Yeah. So no, time to another day. Reloaded. We're all refreshed. We slept in, and we're gonna go call one in for Dirk now. About time to go bugling a bull.
Midday Madness just began 10 minutes ago.
It just begun.
So do you want like a 6x6 or 7x6? You want the left side to be bigger or the right side?
I
need to know what
want
calls
one
to
that's
use.
perfectly symmetrical.
Okay, I know exactly how to.
It could be an 8x8. I don't really care. Just want it to be perfectly symmetrical.
4x4.
Because I always usually get something
4x4?
that's like really weird, you know.
So like a 200-inch 4x4 with like 100?
That would be awesome.
All right.
That'd be perfect.
Make my life easier.
Little roly-poly.
Yeah. The mud hasn't settled.
How does that make you feel about your feelings?
My feelings are feeling that they feel that this wallow's been used fairly recently. We can smell them, and in some of the spots in the wallow, there's still a little bit of cloudy mud there. So between the smells and the wallow, hopefully they're right up here.
Bedded up in the face and the rocks and the nasty nest.
Yeah, they'll probably pull us to the top and then to the bottom and then the top again.
So one thing about hunting Colorado, it seems like every afternoon about our midday madness, thunderstorm rolls in. It either rains or we at least get some thunder and lightning. It is straight up 107. We've climbed up into a sweet little bedding bench. Dirk's gonna kill a 360 bull in about 34 minutes is my guess. I like your style.
There's Jeff, Dirk, JP. Thunderstorm rolled in, so we tucked tail in her. Trying to stay dry. Wind's blowing the wrong way from my tree though.
Well, it's 2:15. Last I heard, Trevor was supposed to show up to camp today at 2 o'clock, so he's probably anxiously awaiting our arrival. And I'm hoping Nick got a bull this morning. We've been out of communication, so won't really find out until we get to camp, but the plan is to meet up tonight and then probably split up in 3 groups of 3.
Had those bugles at daylight and nothing transpired from those. Some other hunters ran some other camps and stuff, so we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Actually, we're gonna hike on out of here if we can. This is what we're dealing with. Yeah, it's not that easy. It's just thicker and thick. Wind falls everywhere. So, anyway, but we are gonna hike out of here actually, and we're gonna try to go find a new spot where just see some new ground, something that we've never done before, or some ground that we've never hunted before. So that's the plan. But we need an ATV. So a lot of these roads, some of these roads, I guess, you can access with an ATV. So. But we have to have a sticker that says Colorado on it. That's why we used the side-by-side the other day for Steve's to go get his bull, because our four-wheeler doesn't have a sticker. So we got to run into town, go get a sticker for that if we want to go hunt this other basin that's miles and miles away. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna take us a while to hike out of here because we're a few miles in here. After that, when we get back, we're gonna do a podcast too. So I don't know if anybody watching this listens to podcasts. We have a podcast called the Born and Raised Audio Experience. What that entails is us, a lot of times we do interactive stuff, so where you guys can call in or DM us your number or leave us a message or give us your number actually, and we will call you, and then we get to talk with you guys, which is so much fun to us. So anyway, but we won't have service or anything, so we're just gonna do a podcast kind of on what the hunt's been like so far, how things have been going, and the ins and outs of Colorado thus far. So anyway, it's called the Born and Raised Audio Experience. Check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. You can hear us, not only see us on YouTube, but listen to our ugly mugs talk about hunting. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here, hopefully safely here, and switch gears a little bit. It'll be good to have a little break. We're all just kind of, what are you guys' feelings? How do you feel about your feelings, Steve?
I feel good, but I want to go find more elk.
So beautiful. You can tell he exfoliated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just looking for them to turn on too. They haven't really started to fire up. This morning there was a few bugles, but we got to them late. You know, maybe just some other hunters got to them first, but that's just the way hunting goes on public lands. It's, you know, free for all sometimes. We're gonna definitely stay after it, I promise you. We got 5 more days to do it, and there's some paperwork in this man's pocket right here that's gonna get notched. So we're gonna get through this, guys, and then we'll catch you probably this evening. Hopefully Cody and the boys, hopefully they're doing good today. I'm hoping they got something going.
For real.
For real. It'd be awesome. We need a big win. So if we don't get a big win, we're going to be giving stuff away. So stay tuned for that. If we don't have a big win today, there might be some Vortex binoculars coming someone's way or something really, really cool. So every day that we don't have a win is a giveaway day. And we're going to get some awesome stuff, some crispy boots or First Light gear or something like that, and we're gonna give it away. So stay tuned on the days that aren't awesome. Make sure you watch till the end. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this, and man, it's been a labor of love for us to bring it to you, and it's just an honor that you guys would watch, you know, our hunts and what we do. And hopefully, you know, we're not experts by any means, by no means, but we hope maybe there's things that maybe you can learn. I don't know. We're still learning stuff every single day. So, all right, I'm off of here, guys. I found these berry. I don't even know if that's a berry. I don't even know what it is. Comment below if you know what these are. And are they edible? Do you think we should feed one to Nick? Looks like a wilderness cherry tomato.
So it
Nick,
looks like to me.
I think it's good to eat, bud. Here, if I hit your mouth, if you can catch it in your mouth from here, will you eat it?
Okay. Hang on.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
No!
Crap out of here. Trying to kill me.
So much for a team player. So last year what we didn't show a lot of is kind of the behind the scenes and how we make this whole thing try to come together. This is our trailer. Yeah, that looks fancy. Trevor's generator. And so when we come back from a hunt, we're just getting ready. We just came back this morning. We've got to run in real quick and then we're gonna come back out this afternoon. But so this is what it looks like when we come in and dump footage. We got Wes, 2 Point.
What's up?
What's up? Cameras. Nick. Oh, that's behind the scenes. Okay. I think you get the point. But yeah, camera stuff all over, boots scattered everywhere. There you go. That's all I got. That's kind of the behind the scenes we come in from hunting. Usually we'll go out. Usually on an average, we'll pack for 4 days at a time. And because we figure hopefully in 4 days, either we don't see anything that we want to see and we're moving spots, or we've already got an elk down and we're going to be packing meat out. So that's usually our normal pack load is 4 days. So anyway, I was just wanting to show you that, because we didn't show any of that last year, and show you guys kind of what happens and how we keep footage, and how if you lose a card, you're losing days of footage, and they're pretty valuable. What do we got, bud?
We got Hollywood rolling in hot. Rolling in hot.
Hollywood is here.
Brand new tires, brand new alternator, brand new man.
Brand new pickup, pretty much.
I told him to get a new truck.
Except it's still 20 years old.
What is he listening to?
Who knows?
Shutting this podcast off.
I don't know. He's making the film a lot longer.
You can cut it. Hi guys.
How's it going, bud?
I'm a little saddle sore.
Saddle sore?
Yeah. Who won?
Who won? I think
Wesley.
Won.
He beat me by 20.
Wes won. So
Yeah.
love you, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Trev?
Hey, stud.
How you doing, buddy? Good?
I'm doing good. I'm really glad you guys are here. 'Cause I went to the
Wes wins it.
waypoint up there, and I'm like, there's no one here. I'm like, okay.
I'll just keep driving.
I'll just keep driving, I guess. Went another mile, and thank God.
Hello.
And then I took I took Google Maps, loaded it into the waypoint, hits, and it said road all the way there. Well, I blew by where I think I was supposed to turn off, went all the way around,
And then came back up and then
drove up through the gravel, get in there about 5 miles, big gate, private road.
That's why I wanted to hunt initially.
Cool.
You did good. You didn't even have to tie your shoes this morning.
And so I had to turn around and backtrack quite a bit.
Nailed it.
That was good.
made it.
Oh,
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
you guys like the new shirt?
Yes.
I do.
They look nice. I think it's the same one Wesley's wearing.
Oh, do you guys want to see the new Cat Road Shuffle shirts?
Yes, let's look
Yes,
at them.
for sure.
Let's look at them. Talk to me. That dodge is just
Torn up.
Just beat.
just.
That's normal though.
It's upside down in that thing.
You couldn't sit over there if you wanted.
Ripped it.
He's got face makeup hanging off his new car set.
Oh yeah.
Every time, but it's not black ice.
What do we got?
You guys want to see the new merch?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
This is a Schmedium.
Okay.
Perfect.
Schmidt,
So-
could you point at where we were?
Where were you on?
yesterday morning?
Where
We
were you
were right here.
on contour?
Yeah. Actually, we were up here, I think.
Yeah,
That's the
contour
tip
for
of
him's up there.
Everest right there.
Well, I think Cody and them are on
You
the
fall
back
off
side.
either side of that, you're dead.
I think Cody
We lost
and-
4 team members yesterday.
We did
Yeah,
too.
he's
we
on
did.
the back side of right over here, probably.
Let's flip it around. Let's see that.
Right
thing.
over that.
on the back.
Nice.
Ready, set,
Damn.
Boom.
boom.
The Cat Road
Cat Road
Shuffle.
Got it.
Shuffle shirt.
That's awesome.
Where's an XL? I need it.
These are just some samples, guys, that we got. We may have like a Born and Raised logo somewhere on here. Don't know.
That might be good to brand it.
Yeah, we're still looking at it. I looked at these and I'm like, huh. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe
still
right
cool.
here. What do you?
That'd be
think?
good. Right
Below,
below, right at the
below,
bottom.
right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, right
Born
there.
and Raised Outdoors.
Be money.
Yep. Dig it.
That's awesome.
We got the brown and the black so far. Leave a comment below what you think. I think this one pops pretty cool.
I love it.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Shows good.
All right, we're gonna do a broadcast.
We're doing a broadcast
We're gonna do
broadcasting from-
broadcast
from the tent.
or a podding cast or whatever they call them. We're gonna do one in just a couple minutes here. Trevor just got here, waiting for the other guys to file off the mountain.
Start out
Hopefully
as
they
a
get here
podcast
soon
and turn it
safely.
to broadcast.
Is what we're hoping.
You-
Good to have brother in camp. Good to have brother in camp.
I think there's elk up here like 300 yards away. I can feel it down in my plums.
Dirkisms.
Finally, our first bugle at about 5 o'clock.
512.
5:12. We got our first bugle. We've been running from Doug Flutie. We just got to a spot. You could smell them big time. A couple beds around here. Let a bugle, and you could tell by the chuck right away that's a real bull. Probably 400 yards away that direction.
He might be on that other face.
think he might be in trouble, though, by the way he talked to you. He might want to fight.
You want to fight? Fight this! Name that movie. What?
Want to fight? Fight me.
Yep.
What is it?
Police
I can't remember.
Academy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The bull is pulling the Colorado maneuver on us, and he's clammed up.
Twisting ankles, gouging shins, really getting on my nerves, grinding my gears. This bull's gonna pay for it. Dang.
So we're just, he shut up, we're kind of moving in his direction. And we're just gonna be a bull cruising through every 80 to 100 yards. Crack one off, keep moving. Hopefully he'll get territorial and light up again. It's frustrating when he shuts up like that. There's been a ton of other hunters in here, so it's what the beauty and the beast of hunting public land. There's people everywhere. Wall over the other day. Our technique worked. We slid up 100 yards and the bull cracked off.
We're still in pursuit of this bull's bugle, trying to pin him down. He's kind of faint right now on this real thick, flat stuff. I think we're getting closer. There's rubs everywhere and a big old wallow back there. So
What's the wind?
the wind's good.
This has been like the chase of a century. We're going on an hour. It just keeps moving off, pushing and pushing and pushing. I don't know, it's getting crazy.
Well, I heard that, but I thought it was a duck flutie too.
No, right here, there's not much on the ground. You thought he was down here?
Yeah, I heard that bugle, but I didn't know if duck flutie made his way. I think this one here might have spelled us. The wind's been pretty wonky.
So in the midst of like every location bugle that we've heard, Jason's like, yeah, there's a bull right there. And we're like, I don't know. Sure enough, 99% of the time, he's right. So I just came up with the name Dumbo Ears, and then he pulled this on me.
I could fly.
Hey, don't look at my ears. They're not nearly as big.
We just got our worked over, but there's still plenty of room, plenty of daylight. Just keep trudging on. Hey, we heard a bugle today, we gotta work a bull. It's like, life's good.
Mission accomplished.
Just didn't get to see him.
Yeah. I feel like the forest is against us. Have you seen all these freaking blowdowns? It's incredible, actually. It's like the forest and the elk are working together to screw us over. I'm gonna light a match.
Dirk, tell us how you really feel about the deadfall.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You should see my shins.
Jason broke Pro tip number 7,797. Don't bugle when the jet's coming over. Couldn't quite tell where it was at, but a bull cracked off. We got up on this ridge top, up in the burn. We can actually make some ground, so we're gonna push as hard as we can. We got the wind good. This time, please be in our favor.
I thought we were gonna have him there when that cow was coming out.
Oh, I know. That cow was coming over, but I think that other one saw us and she busted out and took that other one that was up by us with her. And then the big boy took off.
I didn't see it. He looked good.
You didn't see him?
I mean, I saw parts, but I didn't.
He was big. Really? Oh yeah, well over 300. Big, big, big. 6-point long main beams. Big old body. He's a tank.
There he is, right? He's still just trotting up the ridge. We got good wind.
Well, we pushed up the hill. He's just keeping on going. He's got those 2 cows, and he don't want nothing to do with us. And it's tough in this burn. You can see for 200 yards.
I wish I had the old cow butt.
The cow butt, yeah.
It would have.
Yeah.
We got to see a bull though.
But we got to see him, and he was beautiful. He was a dandy. Really white-sided thing, big old rack. Had a good scream on him, so that was really fun. So even if we don't hear another bugle tonight, that made the day.
Made the day for sure.
I'm pretty happy.
I don't know how good you guys get to see him because it was tough. Like I was trying to focus, I catch a little glimpse of him. Fingers crossed I got just a little bit to do him justice because he was a good bull.
Lordy, lordy, that bull was 340. It was a giant.
Well guys, sun sets on another awesome day in Colorado. We are headed out to restock, resupply, re-energize. Trevor made it to camp today. Hope he had some truck issues, but it sounds like he got that fixed. Good to see Trent and Steve and Nick and Wes for the first time since we've been here. Stoked to hear their stories. But I just want to thank you guys so much for following along. Every day is not rock star stuff. It was a grind today. We got into one finally at the end of the day. And I just appreciate each and every one of you for your time to watch this. Man, can't thank you enough. Landed the free 2.0. It's been fun so far. Got a whole lot more hunting left. We go to the 30th of September, so 3 more states. See ya.
Everybody's got theirs. Oh my God. Does that feel okay? All right. Yeah, just. I mean,
Dude,
this is fine,
very good. I thought you were gonna be here at like 6:30.
Got a big bull tonight.
We had a giant tonight.
343. Did you?
340 bull. Remember where the goats got dropped off? Right in that burn.
Yeah.
Giant.
You seen him? We worked him for like
Well, we pushed up
10 feet tall.
big win. Well, yeah, Screamfast video you could barely, like, you just get like 10 and then horns, but
Yeah.
What, he just wouldn't close the distance? He wouldn't commit?
We had 2 cows.
we chased him for
We had
Hour
bulls
and a
bugling
half.
right there in that basin
Hey, Trent, did you
this
get
morning.
or no?
There was 10 Doug Fluties in there with him, but we chased the only real bugle.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I've never seen you eat something so fast.
Yes!
You hear me?
Yes, I missed you.
I missed you.
yesterday was a long day.
I can't
We stayed in the crap.
so good. Should be like when peanut butter and jelly met each other.
Is it? Yeah.
Should be so good.
Bert and Ernie.
Ernie, I was gonna say, Bert and Ernie, how you guys doing?
We couldn't be happier. We got all together tonight. It's like a giant beehive. Dirk, is that about right?
That's a pretty good assessment. It is a pretty good assessment. Let's go down.
Joe's running on water. And we're live.
It's kind of difficult being so broad in the shoulders.
Yes, it
everybody
is.
wants to touch you. Yeah.
It's a trend. I've seen it.
Very, very fluffy. Captain Fluffy Pants.
Feel out of the loop. The only one here not wearing pranas?
Pretty much.
Well, we
Oh,
don't
wow.
wear women's
I brought my
jeans.
wife's pants. It's fine.
Square
That's
toes
okay.
and
You look good. You look good.
Could have been a cowboy.
Cowgirl.
Urban.
Cowgirl. Okay. It has begun. Guys, we are back. We have got 2 guests with us today. Cody, introduction.
Yeah, we got Nick Schmidt from Angry Mountain Productions and Dirk the Bugler Durham.
How you feeling to be here?
I feel kind of giddy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. All right, Cody, what do you got to start off with?
We didn't do the bugle auction results. It is non-stop laughs. I'm just telling you right now, trying to keep a straight face.
So bad.
It's pretty tough.
It's Dirk's fault.
Okay, well, let's just keep this thing rolling right on through, I guess.
Yeah, so what we, from a couple videos ago, we talked about the autographed bugle tube, and Sherry McLaughlin, who was the first bidder, paid for it and donated it back to roll it forward and pay it forward. We got the results off of that.
Pretty crazy, guys.
Just goosebumps looking at this, but Wildland Fire bid $1,000 for the bugle tube.
Wow.
It's awesome.
It's crazy.
Awesome. That is so awesome.
Yeah, so $1,475 so far is going to Warfighter Outfitters on this bugle tube. Thank you guys so much for your participation and generosity. So Wildland Fire, we've got that tube for you. Send us an email, info@bornandraisedoutdoors.com, and we will get you synced up. So
awesome.
Thank you.
Guys, we have you here. Is there anything that you guys would like to say to both our viewers that are watching?
Both of them? I missed you guys dearly.
Hi, Mom.
So now, do you have anything to say with the last viewer actually watching?
Thanks for watching.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
So I know Trent and I have the pleasure going back through all the footage and relive. Basically, we get to relive this whole adventure. What do you guys think of reliving it, watching it, feeling like?
I love it because I get a lot of messages on social media saying, people are following along and enjoying the series as well. And I can't wait for the next one to come out, they said. But that's me too. I can't wait to watch it and relive it again.
So you're actually watching it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was watching in my pickup on the way out there.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully the Morgan State Police is not watching this now.
A lot of things that went wrong.
No, it is good too because you actually forget a lot of the things that you did and those memories. They're right there for
Dude, I'm going back through it and I'm like, there is no way I said that.
Yeah.
But you did.
But I did.
After this series, Jason Phelps may not like me anymore.
There's a good chance of it.
You kind of rip him a little hard.
I was cutting him a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, there's another good chance that you're never going to hunt with Cody again, too.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Your shins, are they still scarred?
Yes.
Did you guys
Lifelong
notice the
scars.
blood dripping
Bleeding
off
just
his
stopped
ear?
last week.
Yeah, remember that? The
Yeah.
blood dripping off your ear from it was thick in there.
I had to get surgery on that ear when I got back.
He
Where's
did,
your
too.
right ear?
I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. That's a straight lack of athleticism. I went through the same stuff. No scuffs on my shins.
Wow.
It was those knee-high gators.
It was the knee-high gator that you were rocking. Comment below. Comment
There's a
below if
message.
you like the
Shots
knee-high gator.
fired. Dang. I thought we were all on the tree here.
The other
It's hot, but maybe not.
the other thing that we had to follow up on was Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah. This comes out. We've got a winner.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to say, guys, if you guys were, whoever was shooting for early, you guys don't know him as well as we do.
Yeah.
It was later than I was like,
I think
10 minutes off. Wes won.
Yeah, Wes was the closest in our group. But going through all the comments, which was crazy, thank you guys so much for commenting. We're doing this Price is Right rule. So it was closest to, but not over. And
Is that what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Yep,
I mean,
sure.
you can't,
It's fair.
You got to lay some rules down or there's going to be like
Yeah.
10 winners.
So if you
There
go
you
over,
go.
you bust.
You over, you
Yeah.
bust. Yep. So we have a time here, the closest that I could find, 5:46 by Christina Wingard.
Nice
So,
job.
Christina, you got a hat and a shirt. Send us an email. We'll get you taken care of.
I thought he was
Perfect.
going to say Christina Aguilera.
Yeah. She's a big
She
fan.
follows us.
Huge
Yeah.
fan.
She probably does. It's fine.
Huge fan.
There's a bunch of questions on Doug Flutie. Who's Doug Flutie?
Okay.
Do you guys want to take a shot at this?
Like who is actually Doug Flutie?
No, who is the Doug Flutie?
Well,
that
and his
we
brother
talk
Dick.
about?
And
He has an alcoholic brother named Dick.
it depends
Dick
on how
Flutie.
many people are around
Nick
at the time, but
or
yeah,
Dick?
it can happen.
Oh, not Nick Flutie.
So Doug Flutie is more of a term that we use of somebody that calls us in that we think is an elk. So we generally drop at least 1,000 feet in elevation.
Got to do at least 1,000
Yeah,
every
at
time.
least.
Every time.
And then they'll throw out something that is blatantly obvious, like a chuckle, which is very hard to imitate an elk. And then we all just turn around and walk away, heads down, tails between our
Yeah,
legs.
the depression of getting fooled by another hunter. So
Yeah.
that's Doug Flutie. We talk about him a lot.
Yeah.
There's lots of Doug Fluties out there. It's public land. So
In fact,
Oh, yeah.
the Doug Flutie that's a football player, in fact.
correct.
Yeah, and there's no,
It's not the same guy.
no, it's not the same.
I think the terminology came from the flutie. Like
Flutie
normally you can
sound.
tell
Yeah,
the
the
flutie sound,
doo-doo-doo-doo.
so they just put the Doug in front of it.
But at the same time, we've heard us make those same sounds before.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, it's not, don't always think, oh, that's a person, because it may or may not be at times.
I've seen it 100 times.
I've seen it 1,000 times.
So that's Doug Flutie for you.
Meeting Travis. You guys got to meet somebody.
Yeah.
Dirk and Cody.
Yeah.
So give me the story. Give me the story.
This is the craziest story. So preparing for the hunt, I did a little Instagram story of me with all my hunting gear all over my floor because everybody puts all these cute pictures on Instagram of all their gear and how it's all measured out and packed up and like get ready for my hunting trip. And I'm like,
Do they
who
say
are
it?
these people? Because
Just like that.
they
They say it
obviously-
like that?
Yeah,
Just like
exactly
that.
like
Yeah.
that.
I've seen it 100 times.
These people must be psychopaths because I'm like, I got to show you my stuff. And it looks like a bomb went off. So I kind of talk about it a little bit. And this guy, Travis, messages me and he's like, man, I'm getting ready to go to Colorado too. My house looks just like yours. And he sent me a little video. And man, wouldn't it be great if we could meet up out there? I'm like, yeah, that would be awesome. But like
the chances,
one in
right?
a million.
Yeah.
That's a chance.
I'd have bought a lottery
So you're saying there's a chance?
You're telling me.
One morning, I'm down getting some water out of the creek, getting ready to filter it and stuff. And I hear footsteps behind me, and I hear somebody walk up and say, "Holy cow!" And I turn around, and there's this guy. And I'm like, "Oh, hey there." And he's like, "It's me, Travis." I'm like, "Hey, Travis, how's it going?" And he's like, "I sent you the video." So anyway, we figured this whole thing out. In the whole state of Colorado, and every single trail in Colorado, and the timing.
Right, like that was the first morning that we took it chill. We got back way after, to camp, and so yeah, I mean
the timing of him walking by, right? If I wouldn't have been getting water, he probably would have walked by. He couldn't have seen our camp real easily from the trail. So we hugged it out, and we went up and talked with Cody and the rest of the guys, and did a little interview. And,
yeah, definitely
it's crazy.
Yeah,
such a nice guy.
And that was my whole thing, and I did a horrible job of dictating this in that conversation. But Travis was a guy. He was on a solo elk hunt. He'd never gone elk hunting before. He'd never been there before, but he had watched last year, and he's like, "I'm gonna go do it. There's no excuses. I'm doing this." His buddy, even on the way out there, couldn't make it. Got in some issues. So he could have easily turned around right then and there and said, "Okay, I'm not gonna go." But he went solo. He was in the backcountry, and it was like such an inspiration to hear his story, going, taking action, and doing it.
Awesome.
And I definitely shed some tears and hugged it out.
So he watched you guys last year and wound up in the same exact spot.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
You guys might want to watch your landmarks.
I guess so.
I'm just saying.
Dirk DM'd him and told him where we're going.
Yeah.
Meet me up here on this day.
And then
I'll meet you at the creek.
That same day, we were hunting our way back to camp, and that's when we ran into Sam and Keaton.
Yeah.
And those guys, they were from the Midwest. They moved to Wyoming, actually to work for the DNR there in Wyoming and chase the dream out west, basically, is what they said. And they couldn't get resident tags in Wyoming, so they drove a bunch of 6 hours down into Colorado and hunted Colorado because it was over the counter. And so Sam and Keaton, big shout out to you guys going chasing your dream. And we got Keaton's first elk experience.
He had his cell phone and he was blowing a cow call. He heard Phelps' bugle. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta record this." And so he blows it again and gets Phelps replying to his cow call and with a bugle. And he's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna send this to my parents. This is gonna be so cool. The first time I've ever had an elk reply to me." And then we kind of ruined that for him when we actually talked to him.
Great guys.
Super nice guys.
Hopefully,
I hope they got one.
Yeah, I know.
Do you guys have anybody to shout out?
I do. I got
your mom. She's been watching.
Yeah. Hey, mom.
Hey, mom.
Let me look through here. I gotta find.
I got one while you're looking. I got a shout to all of our wives for, I don't know if that's been done yet.
Yeah.
It's never been done.
Well, I'm going to do it again.
Even if it hasn't, it's been done.
I personally was gone 23 days in a row. This has been a pretty hectic hunting season for me. Shout to my wife and all the other wives that were involved with this project. It would not happen without you guys, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Keeping the home fires burning.
Ashley Casilla, she messaged us on YouTube and says, could you do a shout out for the firefighters and volunteers battling the fires in California? My husband and I are from Chico, California, and many people have lost their homes. Been watching you guys since last year and love all of you guys. So, I've just seen updates from it. We've been working 24/7 on this, and my wife's actually been kind of updating me, and it's bad. I mean, it's really bad. A ton of homes have been burned down, and the firefighters that are risking their lives down there, that's, oh man, pretty awesome. So thank you guys to all you guys that are doing that.
I got one here. Brady Mitchell, Mountain Made Man, off of Instagram. He's got a YouTube channel, and he hits me up every few weeks and said, "Hey, you start your YouTube channel? You upload a video yet? So he's kind of really been pushing me to
Good.
get some content on my YouTube channel.
Well,
so
did you?
I did.
He's got the Euro Skull video.
Euro Skull.
Christmas Santa video.
Christmas Santa and the world's greatest, or the world's most interesting bugler. So anyway, yeah, check it out. It's the Bugler, one word on YouTube. So
we got links both for Angry Mountain and the Bugler.
Yeah.
So
Right at the end of this, we're going to talk about what these guys have going on. I got one more, Cody.
Yeah, I got another one too. Yeah.
Okay, Andrew Ritchie, my buddy Gunnar Kaufman just had his third kid, and this past October, and he was born 24 weeks premature. He's in the NICU, and please, if you could keep him in your thoughts and prayers. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So
definitely.
I thought that was a appropriate one, definitely.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Cody?
I got one from Britt Woodruff. Best hunting buddy Bryce Bazouyan recently was in a hunting accident where a safety malfunctioned and he got shot in the leg and they actually had to amputate his leg. And so he's got a few kids at home and it's a lot going through in his family. So we're just keeping you in our thoughts and prayers and hope for a speedy recovery. Just always that outdoor safety. I think a lot of times we just kind of take things for granted, and just one mistake, things could go.
Just on Corey's.
Yeah. On
yesterday, Dave Brinker. I mean,
ran a broadhead through his calf, and quick acting. It just something like that could just happen.
Things
so quick.
could have went differently. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it could have went differently really quick on that situation. So, how do they get a hold of you? Any of you? What do you guys got going on?
So, Angry Mountain Productions is our group. We just started our YouTube channel. We are doing a day-to-day series called Tradition, and we are going to launch it the week of Christmas break when everybody's kind of home and doing their little family thing, sitting around. So yeah, as soon as you guys are done watching all this, if you could go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Angry Mountain Productions, and check that out. We're going to trickle some older hunts onto the channel up until then. Probably not right in line with these guys' episodes because we know what you're all doing at 5 o'clock at night. So yeah, Angry Mountain Productions. Go check it out, please. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Dirt.
You can find me on Instagram, The Bugler, one word, and on Facebook, Dirk Durham. So, and YouTube.
And YouTube.
And I do know some sweet merch is coming out on the Bugler side of life too.
Yeah. I'm doing some really cool stuff. I got about 5 or 6 new hats coming out. They actually just landed in Orfino yesterday, and I've got Joel Pilcher, the artist. He does some amazing work. I've got him building this really cool T-shirt design. Gonna blow your mind. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Do I get one or double price?
Yeah,
so,
you get 2.
So these hats landed in Orfino yesterday, and
after I left. After I left, I got the calls.
All right, guys. Well, Dirk is actually going to be back with us tomorrow's episode. He's going to be here for a couple days. So if you have any questions for Dirk, the Bugler, list them below, and maybe we can go through some of those.
We'll try to answer them.
Yeah, that's right. Nick, thank you so much for being here, man.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
It's been awesome.
We're going to shoot too. If you guys missed it, Trent talks about the podcast. This morning at noon, we did a live feed podcast Q&A with these guys. If you missed it, jump over there, put the link below in that video, and it's lots of fun and shenanigans like always.
Shenanigans.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
I was made for this.